disembodied laughter as the as
What
the
are you
corpse
waiting for?
begins to
I'm sorry.
wither away.
Destroy it.
I mean, we have several hours.
Yeah, we got time
before.
to kill. Let's go to Denny's.
No, I want to search this area to see if there are any other phylacteries in this area. I'm assuming there isn't, but I would like to search first.
Okay.
That's reasonable.
I would like to know what the other members of the party are doing for the moment before I send you off exploring, just in case other people are doing similar things.
Carlos
Unless
will keep an eye out.
unless called to do the search, Vaszerei is just going to look at the pile that is once a Lich. And think about, damn, killed him. Oops.
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 Has Paelias revealed the purpose of a phylactery and that this guy has them to us?
Yes,
Us?
Pretty sure we did.
a long time ago now, many sessions ago when we were first discussing liches.
Okay, I will hold my dagger to this guy and say, where are the other phylacteries?
Roll me intimidation, sir. And Paelias, you can send yourself into whichever building you'd like to go to, so that way I know what to describe first.
Yeah.
I will check this one first because it's closest.
Cool.
One sec. Ugh. Wait a minute. Does the Glamour Weave help me? I need Glamour Weave support.
While you're doing that in the background, Paelias, in this room seems to be an old tomb, an old decrepit tomb. Some of these pylons here, like this and this and this, they're all little shelves that hold like the urns where ashes of notable individuals were kept. And this here is a sarcophagus that seems to be skewed slightly open. There is a shining light, pure silver, almost misty apparition that is sort of hovering just above. You can see it on a little thing there. Aside from that, this room is fairly barren.
I will cast Detect Magic. Do I detect any magic in the room?
Yes. Short answer is yes, and it's at the sarcophagus. The school would be, well, there's two schools, just necromantic, obviously, and then I think the other one's divination, but I just need to double check the name of the thing that does the stuff. Get back to you in 2 seconds.
Can I give Paelias Bardic Inspiration?
Yes.
I do that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude.
It was enchantment, not divination.
Make an Arcana check to try and determine the spell.
Be careful, Master Paelias. We're
Or the magic, rather.
delving into things.
If not, I will take 10 minutes to ritual cast Identify.
Okay. What's your Arcana roll?
Let me just grab my thingy. In 27.
27. Okay. The sarcophagus itself has been imbued with an enchantment, though without I guess with Arcana, you're kind of looking and studying it. It seems that you've determined that anybody who, lays hands on this, who isn't sort of allowed to touch it, will suffer from the Crown of Madness spell.
I see. In that case, I will continue looking around the room if there is anything in there.
Just pots, or like little
Just
urns
pots
with the
and
ashes
nothing being detected on the magic. Alright.
No. The necromantic thing is like within the sarcophagus, so if you want to see what's in that, what that could be, you actually have to, or necromancy thing, it's actually in there.
In that case, I will look into it without touching it, since you said it was already skewed open.
Yeah. So you peer inside, and you see a corpse in dark robes. It's mummified at this point in time, but it does not seem to have been tampered with or any such thing. In its hands, clutched sort of gently within its hands over its chest, seems to be a wand of ivory bone, or something that looks like a wand. Maybe it's not specifically a wand.
Is it magical?
Yes, that is the thing that is imbuing, that is the thing that is exuding the necromancy.
I will pull out the phylactery I have. Does it exude necromancy and detect magic?
I would expect that a phylactery would. I feel like it would be necromancy. I don't think it would be an enchanted thing. I think it would be like it's containing the soul of somebody and is being maintained through magical power. So I would consider that to be something that exudes necromancy magic.
Okay. I will cast Mage Hand. I will use the Mage Hand to take the wand out of the coffin.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is a whopping 12.
Negative. Negative at 12 is not good. And what is even less good is the 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage that you must take.
Ow.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
That's approximately how much damage in sleep HP I did to that guy.
Let me roll the damage.
That's probably going to knock me the fuck out.
Possibly. Okay.
That's a lot of DA.
This plus 30. 78 plus 30. $67 necrotic damage to you, sir.
Oh, he rolled a lot better than I did.
He's still standing. The object with which you've raised out of the casket with your magic hand seems to spin and point directly at you before a powerful lancing finger of death sends negative energy coursing through you, causing you searing pain.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
Paelias
Oh, right, that's
at
what
least
hit me.
grunts.
Yeah, that's what hit you.
Paelias falls on his ass and probably drops the wand because I'm pretty sure I'm not rolling a what do you say, 67 damage?
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think I'm rolling a 34 con save.
The wand goes clattering to the ground, or the object. Now that you have a better view of it, it looks like an ivory impression of a skeletal finger. Three dog alarm, no biggie.
I got a 1 cat alarm going off.
Hell yeah.
Paelias, you all right?
No.
At least he's honest.
I grab Vaszerei as she runs by.
Oh shit!
Careful, it could be dangerous over there now.
Could be a trap.
She's gonna stare at Paelias from
I'm
over
just
here.
gonna crawl over here slowly.
I'm just gonna
calling
take
this
Don't
has
touch
been
the
downed.
coffin or that fucking finger.
Don't touch it. It's not good.
Wonder how much more of these kinds of tricks are laying about in here.
Okay, as you guys, Vin did roll is 11 intimidation. You question this elf,
Yes.
and you attempt to intimidate him with your knife, and
Yes.
he begins to cackle. And he says, "My undying master cannot be defeated. I heard his laughs as you struck him down. This is not the end of the Golgari."
I turn around, still lying on the ground. I cast Dominate Person on him.
Oh!
Shut up.
Vaszerei's just gonna watch all of this.
No, but it could be the end of you.
DC 20 Wisdom save, and he is an elf, right? So he'll have advantage because it is a charmed effect.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Shit, where's his stat block? BRB, just checking stats real quick.
Up in ya.
I would have kind of expected that he'd get slaughtered, but I guess that's not in store
He
for
was
him.
lucky I was the closest one to him.
Quick, point the light in his eyes.
Where in the fuck? Ah, here we go. E.
Where's your
He's for
master
elf.
hiding?
You ain't questioning nothing there, person who's chittering from the back.
That's true. I'm just sitting on my ass over here.
DC 20 Wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yes,
With advantage.
with advantage.
Okay. One.
He also would have gotten even if he wasn't an elf because he is hostile.
It's true. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
7 plus 6 is not enough. His mind has been dominated by you.
I will ask again, where does your master keep his phylacteries?
He feebly tries to fight against the power of the spell. Are you asking him telepathically, or are you asking him verbally?
I'm asking him verbally.
Okay, yeah, even though he's trying to fight, you can hear it in his voice, and he says, I don't know. That's a secret held only by the master.
What other traps are laid out in this area?
He points to this room. And he said there's a powerful object, an arcane eye of seeing. Though while it is not a trap, whoever is on the other side can see what it is that you're doing. It's not a one directional thing.
Who's on the other side?
He's not listening to you. Sorry.
You will answer all of our questions.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, now he's gotta. He says, it's connected to the other swarm lords who have made dominion in other islands touched by Ravnica.
The reaches beyond.
It is how the will of the swarm is conveyed from place to place.
Can they be viewed same as we?
He nods his head. He says, yes. You can see and be seen.
Oh, fascinating.
Who has the phylactery right now?
It's in my bag of holding.
I would like to whisper and suggest that you might be able to show it to him and see if you can get a reaction out of him.
I hand you the bag of holding, and I lean up against the rock.
She starts digging through the bag of holding, trying to figure out what the fuck it is in here.
Well, you find a tome, another tome, a charm, and a dried heart. Take a guess.
She looks at the dried heart. What the fuck is this?
A phylactery.
I think you already knew.
Oh, okay. This is disgusting, by the way.
Yes. Quite.
Vaszerei is going to hold up the heart for the warrior to see.
The elf looks at you contemptuously, but does not seem to register that object as having any significance.
Hmm. Now I'm questioning if this is truly it or not.
I mean, there was a specific piece of information that was revealed by him, one of the first questions that was asked, that might be relevant.
Shit, I must have missed it.
Yeah, I asked where the other phylacteries were, and he said, or where he keeps his phylacteries, and he said he wasn't privy to that information.
It's
And
more
also-
of it's more of if he recognized it rather than, knew where they were or any of that.
Yeah, but if he's not privy to where they were, how would he know what they look like?
That's fair. I was just curious. I'm gonna stuff it back in the bag and hand it to you.
I pull the heart back out and say, "You might want to destroy this. I'm going to rest.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to take a short rest to recover some fucking HP."
Ooh.
Ooh. If Vin was still there, he would warn against that. But he's not.
Not.
Just
Oh, he has
Then
4
you-
hours to warn against that.
You enter in through this doorway here, and you find this arcane eye. is not sat on the ground or held on a plinth. In fact, it floats in the air, not making a sound, not bobbing or anything. It just seems to rest idly in the air, at about sort of chest to head height. It's large. It occupies, in D&D scope, it's a 10 by 10 like sphere. It's this massive thing, and it is not. If one could imagine just an eye by itself, somehow this eye is lidded. It is shut at the moment. However, as you approach, what seems to be a scaly, engraved, patterned exterior that is dark and lifeless slowly retracts into itself, and the visual as dictated on the map, a marble-like sphere of gently oscillating green, purple, and black energy with almost like a pupil at the center, reveals itself to you.
I peer in.
You peer in.
Holding my
How
breath.
do you... Oh, holding your breath. As you enter in closer, you feel something pulling at your mind. You can choose to resist or not.
Oh. Is it a save if I'm resisting?
It will be a save, but it feels as though something is tugging at your vision.
Oh. Okay, I will allow it.
Okay, as
Despite
you
being so wary earlier.
you give in to the pull of the eye, and suddenly you are able to. It's a bit disorienting at first, but you're able to see the locations of 3 different chambers at once. Not only that, but you feel as though if you really concentrate, you can sort of set aside these other chambers and really focus in on one. 3 of them seem to be vacant for now, though they are not overly elaborate or ancient as what you have here. They seem as though they're more in stone bunkers that have been dug beneath the earth, not by the insect-like crawl, which are the ones that construct the tunnels here. This seems a lot more artificial, like mine shafts or dugouts by men and elves. Inside these stone bunkers, you see a few maps. You also notice a few ritual markings on the floors. And roll me perception.
Hell yeah. None of these chambers are in direct sunlight, are they?
No, you're in, like, it's almost as though you're looking around a room like this, except you can see all 360 degrees. Basically, as though you are the eye that can see in every direction in each of these rooms, but you see 3 of them all at once, and it's very disorienting, but if you concentrate hard enough, you can sort of like shift your attention between the 3 rooms, but they're underground.
Roger that.
25 perception. You feel, as you concentrate on, we'll say, the middle of the 3, for lack of a better orientation, you can feel the presence of a similar pull to your vision from nearby, almost as though you can send your mind or send your sight even farther afield than what you've already done. And it's not a pull as this initial connection was. It feels almost more like you can squint harder and you can see something else from farther away, should you choose to do so.
I do so.
You do so, and you see from the you see an entirely new perspective. This is just one singular perspective connected through, feels as though one of the other branching eyes, and it seems to be observing a landscape, an island. And you can see down below, you're almost at the peak of a volcano, looking down across a but seemingly sparsely vegetated island with the makings of a small outpost that's been constructed on its it's dark. Luckily you're an elf, but it's dark, but you can see the sort of the firelight and the torches of an outpost that's been constructed on the beach somewhere in a small dock that's illuminated with some sailing ships that seem to be of Ravnican make.
Do I recognize these places or this place?
No, this is a new somewhere. This is one of those colony islands that they've established, and they were doing that sort of to the north of Ravnica itself, and you guys came from the west.
Oh. All these places I can tell are northern of where we are now.
This one, I like your diagram here. This is the one where you can actually see sort of an outside. It seems as though whoever took the bother of establishing this connection wanted to see the island itself. The other two are encased within the chambers that they have been created, similar to this room here, in the sense that if you were to look around in this room, you wouldn't be able to see outside. This is the same with these other two. You can't tell what's outside the rooms that they're stuck in. And well, same with this third one. But when you concentrate enough, you can see beyond the rooms, or see beyond it to an island itself.
Can I hear anything through this?
No, it's only an eye for seeing.
Okay. Can I tell what would happen if I threw a blanket over this? Like, would that affect the perspective at all?
You can roll Arcana.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh. That is a 15.
You expect that what would happen is whoever looks through that eye would just see blanket and then floor directly underneath.
Okay. I'll throw I believe I have that. I'll confirm that in a sec. But for now I'll throw a blanket over it.
Do you have a blanket?
I have to check my Google Drive.
Okay. I'm more than happy to allow you to throw a blanket if it is indeed something you possess.
If it's something I possess, I will do that. If it's not, then I'll figure something else out. I think I do.
If you confirm that you have it, I'll just allow that to sort of happen. I'm just going to bounce to the other guys while you're looking.
I do have a blanket.
Awesome. Okay, you throw a blanket over the eye. Is there anything else you'd like to do in that room then? Just while we're...
I would like to observe the rest of the room, and I'll dispel my invisibility, but I'll look around the rest of the room for important things, like phylacteries. I'll get you to roll investigation in the background. I'm just going to bounce back to Carlos and Vaszerei. Kobolds at large.
I'm here.
Fuck.
And the prisoner who's... I'd like to know what do.
Unless the prisoner needs to be watched by somebody, Carlos is kind of just keeping an eye on the general area to make sure they aren't like suddenly ambushed.
You're on sentry? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Vinshenzo cannot find a phylactery of any sort. Go ahead, Vaszerei.
Vaszerei has the heart right now.
It's true. Paelias is meditating.
However, before we go dealing with that, I want to dig through the body of the Lich here for just a moment to see if there's like any like effects that are still here, or if they've just all just materialized or just disintegrated at this point.
The corpse is cold and dank, and there doesn't seem to be any pockets or clothing that you can easily access. Any folds of cloth seem to be basically they go into fungus, as the robes themselves are essentially like mold and fungi that have been not wielded, not melded, but have been sort of shaped into the form of clothing. And it seems as though any part of this elf's or the once elf's skin that's showing actually like molds perfectly into its robe.
I see.
Almost as though the fungus was actually growing out of the corpse itself.
It's a fungal mancer. Oh no. Alright, well that at least answers that question. She's gonna take a moment to look at the heart here. I don't know if Vinshenzo has already come back or not.
He has returned to the party visibly, so as you're trying to find some pockets to pick, he comes up behind you.
I don't have to be back instantly, but eventually I do.
Yeah, well, I don't think she's taking 5 seconds to do this. I think she's going to take a...
I'm going to be
took you like
about it.
3, 4... Let's say it took you like 5 minutes to do a thing in an examination.
Okay, I'm back.
Eventually you return.
She looks at the heart in her hand.
What is that wretched thing? Sorry, I accidentally muted my audio instead of my mic. I might have missed something.
I am told that it must be destroyed.
Then destroy it. There's no sense waiting about.
She continues to stare at it for a moment. Malicious thoughts in the back of her mind, but she puts them away. And she is going to put the heart on the ground.
What?
And she is going to take her amulet off and wear it around her wrist. And is going to take her short sword and is going to stab it while the heart is on the ground.
Your sword skitters off the surface and plunges into the dank earth of the cavern as though you had struck a stone.
What? She looks at her sword for a moment. Is this possible? She is going to try plan B.
Oh.
And yeah, she's got 3 plans right now, and the third one's not going to be great. She's going to go to plan B. She is going to put away the Northwind Miracle and grab out a silver dagger, snapping her finger, and the silver dagger appears in her hand. Is close enough to a holy blade, so she is going to attempt to repeat the process, plunging the silver dagger into the heart.
Are you standing or kneeling, given the fact that you've placed the heart? Okay, and are you like straddling over top this thing and plunging down potentially towards your own thigh?
Wait, I give Vaszerei bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you already have it.
No, I've just like got it laid on the ground.
No. Sorry, that was when I rolled.
No, she already has it. I don't know how many minutes ago that was, but
Less than 10.
okay.
Here's the one you gave me.
Thank you. Okay, I give
It helped. It just did not help enough.
All I can do is try.
Hell yeah.
I'll give Carlos, so that hopefully all who are in the radius.
Wait, hold on. What did you give me or no? Sorry.
You already have bardic inspiration, so I gave it to Carlos.
Okay, I just had to be sure. Baby brother walked in here and gave me a cookie, so.
Oh, dude, I want a cookie. If you're gonna have cookies, you got to bring enough for the whole class.
Yeah, literally just walked in here, have a cookie. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
As Vaszerei
You ask for a cookie on my behalf.
braces like herself to like plunge the dagger or whatever into the heart.
Silver dagger.
I'm like averting my gaze and like putting an arm like in front of Carlos, expecting it to like fucking explode.
It's okay, Carlos. I'll protect you.
Hell yeah.
Does the silver dagger work?
The silver dagger once again skitters off, and you barely avoid stabbing yourself in the thigh as it rebounds.
Her eyes widen in shock. I don't want to do this. Please don't make me do this.
What are you talking about?
I put away the silver dagger, and I get out the dagger of Tiamat.
Oh, interesting.
The amulet of Bahamut still wrapped around her wrist, with the dagger of Tiamat in the same hand.
Ah, interesting.
And she's going to say a prayer to Bahamut, and she is going to plunge the ritual dagger into the heart.
So you're holding the dagger and you're saying a prayer to Bahamut.
I'm going to say a prayer to Bahamut before I plunge the dagger down, yeah.
As you begin reciting your prayer, the amulet surrounding your wrist or your hand, however you had that done, begins to burn you. I'd like you to
not again.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Shit, where's my dice? Where'd they go?
Feel the power of Vaszerei, of evil.
Damn, look at that roll.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It is a dirty 20 wisdom save.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice. You were able to resist the pain and keep
she is committed to this task.
This matters.
Fight through the pain. And she plunges the Tiamat ritual dagger into the phylactery heart.
Again.
As you plunge the dagger, your hands are raised up. As you begin swinging the dagger down, you have a flash, a vision momentarily of Bahamut smiling at you. And as the dagger pierces the heart, actually not skittering off, but embedding itself in the flesh, another brief vision flashes before your eyes as the face of Bahamut changes, morphs into that, a visage of Tiamat smiling.
Hell yeah.
Her eyes go to complete shock, and she begins to shake.
You have no chance to do anything beyond witness the destruction of a phylactery as a piercing wail erupts throughout the cavern, emanating partially from the phylactery that has been pierced, but it seems to be coming from everywhere as well. And I'd like all those who are present and conscious to make a Constitution saving throw.
Does Carlos get bonus because I was shielding
him.
I mean, you're not you're shielding him from like a
Oh boy,
flashbang
guess I
stream
die.
from everywhere. Good luck, Paelias.
Oh hell yeah!
That's a 4 because once again I roll a 2.
Block
Oh, good
Mongler
lord.
strikes again, bro.
Paelias is unconscious. Can you please roll me a 1d6?
That rocks.
I gotta borrow someone else's. That's a 6.
Carlos is unconscious. Can you please roll me a 1d6?
What?
What was
This is
the
bullshit.
save again?
Constitution.
Okay.
Vincenzo's favorite.
Does the guard over here that's tied up have to make a constitution?
Remember you have
Don't worry about him. Worry about yourself.
Okay, well.
I say that to
I
Vaszerei,
tried
not
to help
Vincenzo.
people. Alright, 7.
Oh wait, I forgot I had Bardic Inspiration. Can I use that?
You can.
17 con save. I think
Oh, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference.
that's
Vincenzo passes out. I need him to roll a
Shit.
1d6. 18. Carlos is still unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, 6. Hell yeah. Boxcar, baby.
Boxcar.
better- I
Okay.
think that's bad.
It's good.
If you say so.
So, the number you have rolled is the number of hours you were unconscious.
Oh.
All but Vaszerei, also fucknuts in chains, is passed out. He's collapsed against the ground. It is Vaszerei herself that is left with all of her
And she
party
wake
members have been
us?
knocked out.
That
No,
25
no,
con,
you are
though.
out. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. Nobody knows because you guys are out. Vaszerei is going to have to figure that out.
Fade to black.
Oh shit.
Don't touch me in my sleep.
All right,
I reached
Vaz.
into his suit jacket pocket.
No. My most secret area.
You take his gold and run.
Finally.
My suit jacket pocket was molested.
Truly the follow. Fuck.
Vaszerei knocked me out and started messing down in my suit jacket pocket region.
Ah.
Okay, so I'm
You
not
look
knocked
around
out.
you, and all of your friends have, whether they were seated or standing, have collapsed around you. You felt a horrible, immense shrieking that was piercing into your mind, but you were able to resist its effects. And around you, the rest of your comrades have fallen.
This is just like Avengers.
She's continuing to shake in place
Thank
as she
you.
looks at her hands for a moment. He's just completely wide, and she is going to look at the heart as well as the dagger embedded in it, if it is still there.
The heart
The
of
dagger
darkness.
is there. The heart has withered even more. It was kind of like a dried, not like a raisin, but it was kind of more like a raisin, I guess, really. And it's just like shriveled up and turned into this dusty, crusty, like peach pit type thing. It was split in half by the dagger as it shrunk.
Amazing visuals as always.
I do my best.
Does the dagger remain intact?
The dagger remains intact.
With her hand that still has the amulet tied around it, the Bahamut amulet, she is going to reach forward and retrieve the dagger.
Of course you do. That's totally fine. That's the right thing to do. All right, you harvest a dagger in one hand of Tiamat and an amulet of Bahamut in the other.
She is going to stow away the dagger of Tiamat and is going to untie the amulet from around her wrist and put it back around her neck.
As you untie the amulet, the chain breaks into 1,000 pieces, and the amulet falls to the ground.
She looks down at the amulet in horror as she is going to try and pick it back up.
I need you to
amulet
roll
itself.
me once more a wisdom saving throw. As it touches your fingers, you are burned.
Damn.
I use Indomitable. 18 wisdom.
18 wisdom. All right. You're able to resist said pain, and no damage is done to you aside from it being very sore.
You will bear this pain.
She will bear this pain, she says. Okay.
And
Artifacts recovered. Let's go, guys. Loss
now
is
that
acceptable.
that is done, she's going to finally, take a moment to, look at the surroundings. Just what the fuck just happened?
Hell yeah. As you're doing that, I propose we take a quick 5-minute respite as I need to go pee and grab a drink.
Okay.
And you can brainstorm as to what you're going to do next. Or also go pee and grab a drink, whatever you want.
I'm probably going to do that too. Bear back.
Okay. It's 8:08 at 8:13. No, sorry. Yeah, at 8:13 we'll reconvene.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Roger that. Cool.
picked you up. You did not wake. Now she's trying to examine Paelias for first aid. The 14, you determine that Paelias has been injured quite severely. You know that he was caught in the blast of a number of spells, which is likely what's done it. He seems to be fatigued, drained, but otherwise I don't think he has any physical injuries, like combat martial injuries on him.
Since I think he's the one that's been taking a lot right now, especially after getting hit by the freaking wand earlier, I am going to use my only potion of healing, and I am going to force feed that to him.
Okay.
He chokes and dies.
Roll the Paelias can roll the healing amount for the potion of healing and apply that to his HP total.
It's what, 2d4
Plus 4.
2? Plus 4?
I thought it was 4. I don't know.
Plus 2. It should be 2d4 plus 2, I want to say.
Just saying,
I believe so.
I'm the only
Yeah,
nigga
2d4
who has
plus 2.
healing spells.
Yeah, well, I'm a wizard. I can't take them.
Damn.
So
Okay, I heal 5 HP.
hell yeah.
Hooray! He's now on 9 hit points. Almost double what he started with.
Huge.
It is double what I started with. I started with 4. I have 9.
Hey,
Oh,
good
yeah, dude.
news is you're still technically resting.
Yeah, I force feed him the potion. Do I see any immediate reaction?
A little bit of life returns to his face. Like, he doesn't look quite as tired and drained. He looks like not a demonstrably huge improvement, but it looks like it's helped somewhat. He's still not awake though.
I'm gonna try and shake him awake. Paelias, wake up.
Paelias
Wake
does
up.
not respond.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she backs up. She's starting to panic just a little bit now.
Wait just a minute.
Oh no.
Was this a spell to put one to sleep?
No.
Shit.
It was an effect that made us unconscious, not sleep.
God damn. Okay, never mind.
Therefore, it does affect elves.
It was, some would say, then the negative side effects of destroying an artifact of great magical power while in the close vicinity of other people.
Yeah, she's just gonna back up in horror for a second.
I've killed them all.
Briefly looking to the guard over here as she starts backing towards Carlos. This guy's probably knocked the fuck out too.
He's in the same miserable state as everybody else, except he has the extra unfortunate privilege of having his hands and legs bound
Yeah.
by 50 feet of silken cord.
That Vaszerei takes the opportunity to cut into 10-foot segments.
Great, they're all knocked out. I can finally go forward with my master plan.
She's too busy worried about everybody, and by the time she looks down, she's already cutting it with the knife of Tiamat. Like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
Oh god, it's in my hand. How the hell did
What have I done?
What the fuck?
I can fix this.
It's not
I
even
just have to
voluntary.
cut it into smaller pieces.
You won't notice.
I'll never notice. I'm gonna try and shake Carlos awake.
Okay. Can you guess what happens next?
Nothing fucking happens.
He does not respond.
Ah!
I'm going to attempt to do a medicine check on Vinshenzo.
All right, roll your medicine.
Because they still look like they're full of life, yeah? At least,
I guess we're about to find out when you roll your medicine check.
And with your Mark 1 eyeballs, you see.
I don't know.
Open your
not a
eyes.
lot.
Yeah, she's too busy panicking. She rolled a 2.
She rolled a 2?
A 2, so it's kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, because you know what you're supposed to do. You know that one of the few things that you need to do is check for pulse and breathing. So you check for his pulse. Does Vinshenzo have jewelry on his hands or his wrists at all? You check for his pulse over the jewelry, therefore don't feel a pulse.
Oh, yeah.
I have a wedding ring and a signet ring.
Oh, I thought you had you didn't have armbands or a watch or anything. That's cool. Anyways, through his sleeve or something like that, you failed to find a
Carlos
pulse.
has the timepiece.
Do I?
Yes.
That's why he's always on time.
This is a session 1 bit. Come on, keep it alive.
My bad.
I do have an amulet, a holy icon to Imora.
It's true.
But
And a couple
that would be under
fancy
my clothes.
maybe she did a little partial stripping to make sure.
Yeah,
That 2 medicine, I don't think so though.
I don't know.
it's around.
Anyways, you failed to determine
Looking pretty fucking bleak, guys.
you failed to determine what condition he is. You cannot find a pulse or breathing.
Shit. I'm dead.
God damn it, I killed all of my friends. Shit.
Would you say that you are currently in a state of desperation?
Are you under duress?
Or you
I want to check something really quick, but yeah, we're starting to get to that point.
bit of a tickle?
Maybe pray to your god.
That's pretty much what I'm getting ready to do next, yeah.
But which one?
To
Which
Bahamut, of
one?
course.
Of course, the one that stopped responding to your call.
But I pick up the phone, Bahamut, but he ignored me.
Why
Come
did
to
he
me,
ignore
Chaos
you?
Dragon, I beseech thee!
What did you do to deserve him ignoring you while destroying a Lich? What have you done?
What have I done? All I know is I went straight to voicemail.
Unreal.
Fucking
Damn,
recording
bro.
voicemail.
Carlos always got me on voicemail.
Oh shit. Okay, by doing this, doing that, receive. Shit, I don't think I can use this, can I? It probably
What's
won't do me any good.
You can
I
try.
I am tempted
Have
to
mercy.
use. I am tempted to use augury, but I don't think for the context here that it may
Oh shit.
not work.
What is
You
augury?
were saying the
Try
the
it.
deck of oracle stuff?
Augury rocks. Use augury.
I'm tempted to
I think
use
that's
augury.
divination.
Augury
Apparently it
reminds me
rocks.
of Apop
It's level
World.
2 divination ritual.
Wheel and woe, or nothing. Interesting. Wouldn't that suck?
I don't think I have. Fortunately,
Read the
the
deck of
materials
tarot
to
cards.
make this happen.
You don't
I do have the
any
cards.
six?
You do have the cards and could cast divination through.
I could, yeah. Yeah, we're getting pretty desperate.
I'm dying.
That's what she's thinking right now. It's like, oh shit, I just killed my king.
You may. We may be
There's nobody in the
dying.
room that could
You
prove
don't
it.
know.
we
You
might
don't
be
know.
dying.
I don't even
I
know.
don't know. I don't know.
You failed to find evidence that he's alive and breathing. But you're also
Her heart
like
sinks.
in a state of panic right now, so yeah, it's what are you gonna do? Are you gonna divine the divinationally with augury?
Why would you not use augury?
I'm gonna try augury.
I'm
gonna
sorry.
try augury.
I'll stop backseat gaming.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
No,
Don't
it's
feel
fine.
as though the voice in the back of your head is the only one.
You have to cast augury.
You have to do
The
it.
only way to wake me up.
Let's see. By doing this,
I
this
have to
will give
invest in Bitcoin. It's the only way to wake me up.
otherworldly entities of a specific course of action. And within the next 30 minutes,
By the dip of Vaszerei.
wheel, woe, wheel, and woe. Do you want me to pass this to you? That way you can read it too.
I have it up on another screen.
Okay.
As soon as you said I could augury, I pulled it up on another screen.
To account the possible circumstances, change the outcome, such as casting an additional spell or the loss or gain of a companion.
Here's the only issue. It says the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. So you also have to try. You can't just sit there and be like, what's going to happen? Like, you need to know what you're going to do first. What are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, but there's no downside.
There is no downside.
Other than
I'm just
losing
saying.
a second level spell and that it takes a minute to cast, but
I would be
Ritual.
forced to
it's
ritual
all
cast.
upside. By the dip.
The results of the spell would require you to first have a course of action that you intend to take for you to have results that are predicted.
Since I can't haul these guys out, there's just no fucking way I can do this. I would. Yeah, I'm too fucking weak. Holy shit, I'm too small and I'm too weak.
I smell the abyss 2.0. Well, but better go home, guys.
Yeah.
Pack it up. It's fucking hopeless.
I have the intent to, let's see. I feel like dragging what party members I can over here and then taking a short rest, laying them around, and watching their condition for a bit. Because right now it's like I don't know what to fucking do. I can't get these guys out here. And
I'm not breathing.
Short rest, just 1 hour. Potentially the king is not breathing. We'll take a short rest.
Give him mouth to mouth.
I'm not criticizing you. I'm actually, like, specifically because we're casting augury, I have to understand that this is what you're looking to do.
I'm kind of criticized.
it's
okay.
what I'm
Don't listen
planning
to
to
them.
do because like
Don't listen to me.
it's not like I can exactly carry these guys out.
No, it's true. You're in a pickle. Okay.
Yeah.
And you have to ritual cast
You
this spell.
could. You could enlist this guy. Oh wait, he's dead too. Shit.
Fuck that guy. I don't care about him.
He's fucked.
He's fucked. Leave him alone.
Ezra quickly takes a moment to execute him while he's sleeping. Don't worry about it, guys.
Shit.
No one here to
Like
see
the
you.
ritual dagger.
Bahamut, I'm totally loyal.
I'm going to.
There's justice, just us.
I can't.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Love it.
Bryce says save Vinshenzo first.
I'm
Alright.
going to attempt to do this through Bahamut, despite the pain.
You can't choose. It's unotherworldly entity, so it's just whatever.
Okay. In that case, yeah.
You're
just go ahead.
casting. You're reading the cards or doing whatever, and something will.
Maybe it's Bahamut.
Bet
Who
it's
knows?
Tiamat.
Who knows? That's the issue. Who knows?
Maybe it's the
toying
block
with me.
mongler dice.
Nephis, is that you?
Okay, so you augur for 10 minutes because it's a ritual cast.
Alright.
And you get the results of weal and woe.
Wheel and woe. Okay. Taking into account that problem, like they're, yeah, with my ass ain't breathing. Like, I mean,
The best part is no matter what, none of you guys will know what happens unless you wake up and see what's going on. So, all of the actions that she takes while everybody's unconscious are only beknownst to her and myself, and you guys as players. The characters don't know.
I choose to wake up in pure contempt.
yeah.
The sheer spite of my spirit allows me to wake up several hours early.
He's gonna turn back time. He's so mad.
You cut my rope, didn't you?
Oh no! How did he fucking know? How did he know?
Promise.
He dreamt it and believed it. So starting with the king first, we're gonna be trying to drag Vinshenzo over here because we're gonna try and hide him back here.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I like it. Now go ahead. You have all the time in the world. You can just like scoop them all up and chuck them in the corner. Like you have.
Except that I'm not breathing.
One thing at a time here.
For 10 minutes.
One thing at a time here. But yeah, I'm going to drag them all this way.
Okay, let's just
You got
expedite
all the time in the world. Don't worry.
You got an indeterminate amount of time in the world. Okay, they're all over here with you. And you're gonna rest, you're gonna short rest for an hour.
That is correct.
Okay. For all those paying attention, I'd like you to tick off 1 hour's worth of your unconsciousness, given that you've been unconscious for 1 out of your however many hours.
Okay, question.
Answer.
Since I was short resting when I was knocked unconscious,
Yes,
does that
do your
carry
thing.
over?
Do your thing. You can roll your short rest stuff.
Okay, in that case, I will
That's
use
right,
all
you
of
also
my
roll
hit
for
die and recover another 55 HP.
He's sleeping soundly.
Good thing Paelias bought the dip. I mean, he literally like bought right at the right time.
Oh yeah.
Are
Okay,
you rolling
so
your short rest as well, Vaszerei?
I'm gonna roll my short rest yet. I'm gonna need this shit. Let's see. D10s. Ugh. Okay, we'll roll 2 more.
Fuck it, she says. I'll just roll 2 more.
Sorry, I'm here.
Sounds like Rice is boxing with your microphone there for a second.
No, it's just me.
I'm just boxing my microphone. Fuck you.
Just bringing it up to standing height because my back hurts.
Hey, are you standing too? Standing buddies.
I'm standing.
Do I get Indomitable back? Let me look.
Hi,
Let me
mister.
lay down on the ground so I'm RPing correctly.
Okay, I don't get Indomitable.
Oh, I'm really bad with the stream today, fellas.
Oh no.
Why?
At least it wasn't muted. I was still in like the idle screen, and I also started like the audio like wicked late too. I suck.
Womp womp.
There goes my note taking for the session.
The fuck?
Okay. Yeah. Hey, get your nose away from that. Oh, fucker. Stick you with my bayonet next time you do that.
Wow.
I have it. I'm holding it in my hand right now. A
Why
bayonet.
would you test lens cleaner on animals? What is?
Just make sure.
Says they don't
Okay,
test
that's-
on animals. It's just weird.
You've rested shortly for an hour.
Yep.
What do?
Has anything happened or their condition changed?
Roll perception.
Oh. A 7.
You detect no change in the environment or with your companions.
Bonus HP is gone. That would probably... Yeah, let me back that.
I think everybody got aid and some people got the bardic thing.
So do we lose the temporary hit point
aid
again?
lasts 8 hours? Damn, okay. Never mind, you're good.
Oh, okay. Shit is awesome.
That is
Aid is a phenomenal spell, yes.
That is kind of sick. BH.
TBH NGL.
M8. Balls in your court, Doctor.
Yeah, she's not seeing any improvement so far, but thankfully the situation doesn't seem to have worsened outside, at least as far as she can tell.
One wonders what the woe part of the wheel and woe is going to end up being.
Additionally, there's no time limit on the Mantle of Inspiration HP. Bonus HP.
Hell
That
yeah.
is...
So if it is it temp HP,
Yes.
then I believe it lasts until either removed by damage or you gain temp HP from a different source.
Yeah. The aid will expire after... The aids, mind you, will expire after 8 hours.
See what you
I
did there.
forget who got it, but that's up to you to keep track of. I know Vaszerei and Carlos, I think, got both of them, and I think Paelias might have got one of them.
No,
I've already used
got none.
mine.
Also up to you to inform others, so that they're aware and consent.
I did when I cast it.
I was out of range when you cast.
Hell yeah. And you needed it the most. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry, homie. I'll try to be in range next time.
Yeah, being out of contact right now, seeing conditions not improve, and all of that, growing desperate, she's going to try and beg Bahamut to please save her friends. Uncaring if there is going to be burning when it comes to handling the amulet.
Okay. You pray to Bahamut, and you're once again going to take a wisdom saving throw for handling the amulet.
A 5.
A 5.
5 wisdom save.
Okay. I need you to take this. I need you to roll it.
Oh no. An 8.
That's how much radiant damage you take.
I take 8 radiant damage.
It burns so good.
No, my 8 hit points. Damn it.
Holy light burned away your aid.
You suffer through
Jesus
the
Christ.
excruciating pain that is handling the amulet, and you pray, but to no avail. I'm assuming at some point there's sort of a moment where you take pause and you're like, oh shit, why is it not working?
I'm even going to go to the point of that I already am aware of the sins in which I have committed. It just save them, if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Spare them.
As you're willing, you're putting so much effort and willingness and self-sacrifice into this prayer, and you feel a nagging feeling from wherever on your person the knife is being kept. You feel this draw to it in the back of your mind.
I want to attempt to resist it.
You can attempt to resist it. It's fine. It's just kind of like one of those, like, the twitchy, like...
It's like I want to take it, yeah.
It's like the phantom cell phone vibration in your pocket where you're like, oh, maybe I got a text message, but it never actually vibrated, so there's nothing to resist. It's on your own idle curiosity.
Oh, wait, all my friends are dead. Shit.
Oh, wait.
I didn't get a text.
I'm trying to remain focused. 17 wisdom. I want to remain
17.
focused on Bahamut, not Tiamat right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you still continue to pour your heart and your soul into this prayer, or your heart and your mind at least into this praying, and still you receive no answer.
Please, why will you not hear me? Why will you not save them? In time most dire.
Time most dire, and yet there is no response.
I'm willing to try just a little bit longer, and I'm willing to take more radiant damage if need be.
All right, do another save.
$19.
19. You do not take more damage. However, the prayer
This
is
shit
still going
hurts.
answered.
This shit hurts.
Excuse me. Shit hurts. Oh yeah. Like even if you're not taking actual like damage, it is the longer you hold that, it burns. But it's not a burn like the last time you experienced it, where you actually have
Like the burn mark in my hand.
Yeah, it wasn't one of those where it's like an actual hot searing thing. This is it's the radiance of it. Like it's not burning your skin, it is burning you, the essence of you.
Ah.
Yeah, she tries and she tries and she tries, and it's just not working.
It's not. And the longer you try, the more keenly your desperation pours through, and your effort is going through, and yet that knife just still tingles at the back of your mind.
She feels just as alone that she arrived when she first came to this realm right now gone from her people. Gone from the freaking cathedral right now, and no voice of Bahamut to hear right now. Hell, I can't even fly right now either.
No, it's true.
So even if I was to try, and get these guys out, I would surely be killed in the process, and they'd die anyway, provided they're not already dead. Seeing that,
Rolled a pout.
yeah. There's a couple of tears right now for sure. Seeing that Bahamut is not listening right now, she is going to put the amulet away. It's just not working.
Engage pout.
Engage pout, yeah. Maybe if I do enough kobold pout, that maybe the DM will give me what I want.
Perhaps. It's possible. You just run out the clock. However,
Unfortunately, Vaszerei, you need to go on a quest to regain Bahamut's favor.
quest. Right now.
Oh,
Go on a
like
quest right now. Leave your friends behind. It's time to go.
Leave them behind and do another quest.
As you're praying, you hear very loudly from the tunnel. You hear the sound of footsteps.
Shit.
They are dragging, clattering footsteps. Something has come within easily auditory range of yourself.
She's going to put down she's going to put away her amulet put it back in her pack. And she is going to listen to what the dagger has to say.
Ooh, are you gonna pull out the knife?
She pulls out the knife.
She pulls out the dagger of Tiamat, the ritual knife that she used to cause all this calamity in the first place, kind of. But it's okay. We're not blaming you. We don't.
Tiamat, you've done this shit again. With
It's
my
totally
hand.
the knife's fault. It wasn't me.
You've tricked me into doing this shit.
It's the gun's fault. The gun was the one shooting people.
It's true. The safety was off, and I didn't know.
So you grab the knife, and the knife is in your hand, and it doesn't burn to the touch, unlike that amulet, which caused you pain merely to grasp it. And you hold this icon of the god that you had hated for so long. It does not call to you, it does not speak to you, yet it fits warmly in your grasp.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So the real question is, Vaszerei, what choice do you make?
I have to make a choice quick because that clattering is getting closer and I don't know what it is. Fuck.
It's loud enough that even Vaszerei with her eyes closed can hear it.
I have a perception of 5.
You have a passive of 5? What?
No, I have a passive of 10, but it definitely feels like a passive of 5.
I was going based off of a 10. If you had a 5, I would have had it like severely restricted.
Completely deaf and
Imagine
blind.
my shit.
No.
No. What do?
She looks at the dagger with distrust, and she is going to attempt to make the same request, except this time to Tiamat.
Oh.
I would
Please
like,
Damn it!
just for the sake of me understanding what the request
It's
is,
so
please recite the request again.
Please get my friends to safety.
Ah.
Oh no.
As you recite the prayer,
Oh.
as you place all of your hopes in this dagger, in this plea, you once again flashing in front of your open eyes the visage of the smiling Tiamat.
Cute.
And without words, without any message communicating, you know what you must do as you look at the knife in your hands in your open palm.
What must I do?
Well, nothing's free. There's always a price. This one must be made in blood. Knife, open palm.
She shivers at the request, but it's not like it's making the clattering nearby any silenter.
In fact, it's getting louder.
It is. And I am going to take the dagger, and I'm trying to remember which hand has the burn mark of Bahamut in it, or if both of them have it.
I think it was her left. I'm like, I don't have anything to stand on other than I think naturally it was because you had, was it your sword in one hand and your amulet in the other, or it was like, I'm fairly certain it was your offhand, wasn't it? Or did you have a shield?
Trying to see if I have a note.
I just need to know, are you going to cut the scar or are you going to cut the other hand?
If this is going to look anything authentic to frickin' Tiamat, it's probably going to have to be through the scar.
Oh my god.
Otherwise, she is not going to allow it if it's the other one.
He's
This
done
is how
full
Tiamat
dark
does shit.
We've done
Just sacrifice
Skywalker.
the other guy.
It's
There's
so-
literally another guy.
fucking prison.
It's the other guy. Use the other guy's blood.
There's
This is
literally
Vaszerei's
a
character.
guy.
Nice.
This is Vaszerei's character arc. It's important.
I can't do it, Vincenzo. I'll cut the rope again.
Vaszerei
the other guy
cuts down
accidentally
He
splits
dives the dagger down, but all it does is cut the rope into 27 pieces.
Keep doing this.
Far
A
deeper betrayal than
sacrifice in row.
simply.
Oh God, what have I done? Oh shit.
I could wish for world peace and have it come true, or but it's at the cost of cutting the rope. Peace was never on the menu.
Oh, I wonder.
You will send them back to the ship.
Oh,
The horizon.
Oh.
And I am going to take the ritual dagger and cut into the scarred hand of Bahamut.
Oh! Vaszerei, as you finish the cut, you fall unconscious.
It was a trick.
You
Damn.
collapse on your back, your body going numb, and your mind fades, and all you hear is a hissing laughter.
Damn.
You all wake up in your beds on the HMS Fortune.
What? Was it all a dream?
Perhaps chance it was, who knows? Of course, the only one who is able to understand the events that transpired is Vaszerei, but even she doesn't know how. Well, she can very strongly guess as to how it happened, but
Here's a question. How long am I unconscious for?
okay, we're gonna
'Cause I'm curious to see others
play-by-play.
before I do it.
We're gonna play-by-play sports analyze this for you, okay? We're like looking at the goal footage. You cut
Oh,
your hand with
no.
the knife, right? As soon as you've finished the cut, you have your knife in one hand, your bloody palm in the other. You feel your body go numb, your muscles lose all control, and you collapse to the ground, looking up at the cavern ceiling. As your vision begins to fade to black, you hear the hissing laughter of Tiamat herself, as she has swayed another one of the servants of her eternal foe into the darkness. You then, almost as though you'd blinked your eyes, suddenly you are on the Fortune in your bed. Each of you individually wakes up in your bed on the Fortune. So the question of how long was I out? Where am I? Have I been out? Who knows?
I have a question that isn't that.
Okay.
So Vin would not have like a bunk on the ship. He would probably have like a corner somewhere to meditate.
Uh-huh.
So am I in just a random bunk on the ship?
Yeah.
I would wake up and I would know something's wrong or something's off if I'm in a bunk on the ship.
Damn.
And maybe
But I
am I in
assume
such
he
a
also doesn't
lonely
have a bed. Yeah.
Maybe Paelias too, unless he meditates in bed. I don't
No.
judge.
I don't know if there's probably like a sick bay or like wherever the guys with fever get to go to hang out, like the I'm injured beds. Like you'd be in one of those, the both of you.
Get me
As
out
though-
of
What
this
the frick?
bed.
Ah.
Well, actually, no. I don't think Paelias would be confused.
I think Paelias, being an intellectual, would understand that something intellectually complicated has just happened.
I
Well,
don't think
no. He's just gonna assume he got taken back to the ship unconscious and was treated.
I mean,
He doesn't know any better. 'Cause he was
Also,
heavily injured.
hang on. Here's the kicker. You all suffer from the consequences of a long rest, except for Vaszerei.
Suffer the
Actually, no.
consequences.
Including Vaszerei,
consequences?
fuck you. You
Hell
suffer the
yeah.
consequences of a long rest.
Vaszerei should have the best
yeah?
sleep she's ever had in her entire life.
If only. There's no rest, no pause.
I mean,
You ever
If
have
it's-
one of those dreams that you almost feel ashamed for waking up because of how great the dream was.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking absolutely.
I feel like that's Vaszerei right now.
Absolutely.
I really wish I could just go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a
So
dream
what did you
like
do,
that
Vaszerei?
reoccurs like every few months or so. It's kind of hell.
Anyways, so yes, you are all on the fortune. The only two who come into immediate or quick involuntary contact with the crew without having to take an action would end up being Vinshenzo and Paelias, to which the crew members react with surprise, as they have no fucking idea how you got here.
That's fair.
Vazerei's going to stare at the ceiling from her bed for a moment. She doesn't want to look at her hand. She doesn't want to see that it's true.
Okay.
Vin is confident about the wrong thing, as is typical.
That's typical.
There's trickery about Mr. Paelias.
Well, I wouldn't know. I've been unconscious.
As have I. I do not languish where men waste away their days sleeping. The last thing I remember was Vaszerei about to strike the phylactery, and now I'm here.
She did, and there was a laugh. And then everything went black.
The Lich lives.
Damn.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
One question, though, as I get to my feet, Mr. Paelias. Why did he spare us? I leave the room and end my turn. Outside the door, holding the door shut.
You hold the door shut.
Yeah, I just farted
Okay,
in there
Paelias
too.
walks up to the door and assumes there's a way to see past the door.
I'm not holding the door. I didn't fart. Elves don't fart.
Not what I heard.
Roll stealth for
actually-
farting.
Paelias puts on glasses.
Elves get advantage.
Paelias
on
will go
fart
to find
stealth.
find the other vagabond.
Okay.
too.
You put on your glasses and you both look for your fellow comrades, and you find Carlos and Vaszerei both in their respective bunks. Both are awake in whatever state their awakefulness might be, whether Carlos is just sitting in bed going, huh? Or if he's in the act of getting up, I'm not sure. That's up to him. Vaszerei
Sitting
is
on the
looking
side
at
of his bunk.
Ah, there you go. And Vaszerei is doing her best not to look at her hands.
She's just staring at the ceiling for a moment, just waiting. She doesn't want to look. She doesn't want to know. She doesn't want to accept.
Cannot be.
This cannot be.
What cannot be?
It cannot be.
DM,
Hello.
since I am currently laying on my back, I have 2 questions.
Okay.
Actually 3. Fuck it.
Damn.
Wow.
1, I'm going to finally bite the bullet and I'm going to look at my hand.
And there is a scar on the palm with which you had conducted the rite.
Alright.
Fuck.
It's true. Shit. It's not a dream. God damn it. I'm going to reach over my shoulder and feel if I still have wings.
You still have wings.
Oh my god, she's a
curious.
bird.
She's a plane.
And then I am going to reach into my bag here and see if I could find the amulet of Bahamut.
You find no amulet.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Somebody's
Oh,
been
no.
in your pockets.
she's going to quickly sit up. And she is going to look over herself to see if she still has Bahamut's colors emblazoned on her armor.
Her armor is
clothing.
still as it was, in the same. I mean, it's probably a little dirty after all of the events and actions, but other than that, the armor is still as it was.
Hell yeah.
Do I still have my my sword that is my short sword and everything?
Yep, it's still there.
So it's just the amulet that's missing then.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Perhaps you dropped it.
A small price
I
to
didn't
pay.
drop it. I put it in the bag. I know where I left it. If anything, the dagger should have dropped.
Eventually, Vin will like run into Vazerei's room and start shaking her and say, "Did you destroy the phylactery? Did you break it?"
Yes.
Oh. Then I set her down and pat her on the head.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it was through
At least
means that I did
enters the
not
room.
want to.
That doesn't matter. How did we get here?
She looks silently at him, not saying a word.
You know something, don't you, Miss Pinefall?
Always just say that you were knocked out too. I mean, what's a little lie amongst friends?
She once again stares at Carlos but says nothing.
If we don't...
Speak, Miss Pinefall. We must know.
They don't need to know your secret, whispered a voice in your head. They are nothing with our private affairs.
Her eyes widen, even though
Then it was
she's
a
like,
trap. It was a fake.
she looks like she's distracted for a moment because she's listening to the voice.
Hello,
If it
Miss
was a fake and a
Pinefall.
trap, I would have known. And also, it wouldn't have left us alive.
Then what are we doing here? Why would a lich
Well-
give us mercy?
I don't think he did. Did he, Miss
Unless
Pinefall?
we're in his...
Oh no! I
Unless-
don't think he did.
This is an illusion.
It's no
I'll
illusion.
cast detect magic.
Okay.
Oh
You
shit!
cast detect magic. All the shit you guys normally carry on you that's magic is detectable with your detect magic.
Roger that.
And any of the other regular, like, magical things that are on board the ship that would fall into your radar, you detect.
And nothing else?
Nothing more beyond that.
My eyes glow a deep violet for a brief moment, and I look around even more confused and upset at being confused as before.
He's upset that he's confused.
Yeah.
So will you answer the question, Miss Pinefall?
I'm gonna
No.
take a wisdom save. I just
You take a wisdom save.
she's trying her best, like trying to decide: do I keep it hidden? Do I want to actually show?
If you want to roll the dice for yourself, I'm totally fine with that.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah. She takes a deep breath and raises her hand where the Bahamut
I'm sorry.
emblem was burned in her hand. A scar slashed across.
It's Cut the Rope music from Cut the Rope.
No.
Thank you.
Remember that?
Hell yeah.
It wasn't the
Your
rope
hand
chibi
just
cutting.
cut?
Yes.
Did the Lich do that to you? How does that answer how we returned here?
She gave us safety here.
Enough of these riddles.
She? I thought the Lich was a guy.
The Lich is phylactery I stabbed, which had caused some sort of explosion, some blind. I couldn't wake all of you up. I thought you all were dead.
The last all of you, aside from Vaszerei, obviously would remember would be the piercing shriek. So you would be aware of that, and nothing else beyond that.
Carlos and Vinshenzo would also have been aware that she stabbed it with the ritual dagger,
Correct.
as
but I
they
mean,
were
like-
in her presence.
No.
But I mean,
I
like
was
the
looking
very
away.
last experience before losing conscious, the very last
My eyes were
sensation would be
shielded.
And
the
maybe I was blocking Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos didn't see either.
What a surprise!
He was
Nobody knows.
safe and sound in my suit jacket pocket.
Consensually too.
I knew
Gonna
I should have
squeeze
went
into
into
this
this
tiny
jacket
space.
pocket.
Chalk another W up to the SJP.
Damn it. I knew I should have taken something. I should have taken his stopwatch or something. His pocket watch.
Carlos has the timepiece.
Shit.
He's the timekeeper.
Just remembered all of you guys have suit jacket pockets. This is bullshit.
a pocket.
All of you.
I'll have my wife stitch you a suit jacket pocket.
No.
Just the pocket.
No, I stabbed the phylactery. There was that explosion, that blinding effect, and I was the only one that remained consciousness during the time. And there was just nothing I could do. I tried to do what I could. I thought all of you were dead, and there was no way that I could get you out. I tried and prayed to Bahamut, and he would not answer, and all he would do was hurt. So unfortunately, I did something I didn't want to do.
Interject. And say, you turned your wiles to the smiling lady. Very good.
She scowls. No.
I scowl too.
You didn't.
You had the coin on you too, didn't you? That could have taken you back to the.
No. That was just a focus for the teleport spell.
No.
That wasn't actually
the Timora coin thing that sends him back to his temple.
No, that's not the
Then-
coin.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can cast a spell that brings me back to a temple, but the coin,
Oh,
as you described
okay.
it to me, gives me 3 rerolls of my choosing.
Oh,
The lucky coin.
the lucky coin. That's right. I don't know why I got those crossed in my brain. Never mind. Carry on. Ignore me.
You're good.
Unfortunately, I did Paelias. There were others coming. I don't know who they were, or if they were coming to see what had happened after the Lich's falling. However, I had no choice.
Paelias would place a palm on his face and say, I understand the circumstances were dire, but this will have a cost. A long cost.
What are you two prattling on about?
I've given myself to Tiamat.
Oh,
What?
dear.
What do you mean? You were Bahamut's chosen.
No longer. I tried to speak to him. I tried to call upon him, and he would not save us. Save you. And so I decided to go ahead and sacrifice myself to her in order to save you. However, I have no idea why I am here.
That was what you bargained, wasn't it?
No. Just you three.
Consider this, Miss Pinefall.
Sorry, you.
You did not literally, physically sacrifice yourself. You spiritually sacrificed yourself.
Well, I'm still alive, are I not?
But under whose thrall?
Regardless, there was nothing else that I could do. I didn't have the strength to carry you out, and considering the circumstances, I doubt any of you would rather be killed instead, so it seemed like a worthy thing to do. However, unfortunately, I can't show my face in Bahamut's temple again. Not like this.
Not even to beg forgiveness.
Do you see this cut upon my hand? Do you see what I have done? I chose this.
And you can choose to repent. I thought Bahamut was all about forgiveness and all that jazz anyway.
Bahamut will take you back if you're willing to repent. But what he asks of you will likely not be easy
or pleasant.
I understand.
Like, that's why I don't get involved with the gods. It's all so nebulous.
Well, consider the fact that had I not called upon her, the three of you would be dead. The heir to the throne would be fatherless. Paelias would be gone. And surely Carlos being gone is just... The wealth is just gonna stretch. Just everything's just gonna be fucked. Everything's gonna be fucked.
Everything's fucked.
Everything's fucked.
Vin will rise to his feet, angrily shooting daggers from his eyes at Carlos.
What?
And say,
Damn.
yes, you of no home, Mr. Carlos. You could never understand the sacrifices that we have made for each other. Will you not make the same sacrifice that I did in the abyss when I shunted you back into the world, you ungrateful swine?
What are you on about? What's come over you?
I still wear the onyx amulet upon me. Yes, I'm pretty sure it is
Yes,
the onyx gem,
it
the
looks
elite guard.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Now,
Very fetching on you, madam.
Yes.
it is only now that Vaszerei, as well as myself, have prices to pay. But a price can be paid. A debt can be consolidated. You just have to make sure, especially in your case, you loathsome creature, Vaszerei.
She's on it today. Jesus Christ.
You have to attend to your debt before you expire. That is the way of the hells.
I don't know about you, but you look like you slept pretty well.
I didn't.
Never seen him so lively.
He's so lively. Holy shit. This shit's good for him, apparently.
I would never
Yes, he can.
sleep. How dare you?
I would never stoop
I'm
so
going
low to
to-
sleep.
I'm going to attempt to gain penance, or I'm going to attempt to repent. I know the sacrifice that I made.
That is all well and good, but would she be so keen to let you flutter away so easily?
Considering what I hear, I don't think so.
It's the hells. If only Peter Montfort was here.
She freezes the mention of his name. No.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm sure Mr. Montfort would be quite privy to explain the predicament that we find ourselves precisely in right here.
That just makes me curious. Would it be through conversation or being beaten to a pulp by a warhammer?
Wasn't Ilmater like all about flagellation?
Martyrdom.
That was kind of his thing.
Like,
Or scarification or whatever it's called? I don't know.
he's probably gonna have some very, very strong words for me.
Boga.
The problem is that he'd be right on every fucking front.
Yes, and he may know how to break your pact with Tiamat. I do not.
Let us hope. But what matters now is the fact that we have escaped and we are alive.
Oh,
I do not know if the Lich is dead.
that is.
But I suppose we will find
secondary
very
to
soon.
what is. Us being alive is secondary to your predicament.
What?
I have eons of time to settle my debts.
Do you not understand my position?
You have but mere moments.
Yes. And for you, it might seem to be perhaps a minor setback. If anything at all.
If Vin's face could turn red, it would.
Hell yeah, dude.
Minor setback.
Yes. That's what you would consider it, wouldn't you?
Perhaps you aren't worth saving, Vaszerei.
Shit.
Perhaps you're damned to exist in the hells forever if you can't understand the predicament that we are both in.
No, but I do understand one thing. You're still alive, and that is still my duty.
Yes, but at what cost?
Well, unfortunately, that's when it comes to guardianship, that is something that I'm just going to have to
How long
deal with.
do kobolds live anyway?
I want to say it's like 130, 145 years.
You guys,
I thought it was 120.
It probably is 120. Regardless, they live pretty long. The problem is that most don't typically live that long because they're usually dead by, yeah.
Yeah,
Because they're
we
fucking
had this
killed off.
conversation earlier. I don't think you were here for it, but
Wait,
I hate that detail on like Drow and Kobold and whatever lore.
it's so, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, they have incredibly long lifespans, but never get to see them generally because they just don't live that long. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Either
just
the
so
societies are too
pro-violent.
violent, or they're just too stupid to be able to
But
live that long because they always end up in
exists
something.
in like most civilizations are feudal. So if you're just Bob Human, Dave Human, working the fields, like you're not gonna live very long either.
It's true. Yeah.
They didn't exactly have a private healthcare plan.
Yeah.
No, but they do have magic.
Yeah, but how much does it cost to heal a a leg that I accidentally scythed off in the fields?
I think the idea is that if barring any like unnatural causes, a natural lifespan would be X number of years. And I agree that it's kind of stupid that the lore just automatically predicts that members of the Drow and the Kobold race just they will not come to a natural end. They will always meet with folly. It's kind of
Yeah.
It's
a bit of an
shitty.
oomph. But you can sit there and be like, okay, well, Drow are elves, ergo Drow would have the same lifespan in terms of like stats that an elf would have because it's just they're black.
That's why they have lesser lifespan, life expectancies.
Christ.
Carlos, do not recite the FBI crime statistics to me anymore.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Knight.
He loves it.
So there is one more problem to consider. My amulet is gone.
You can find another. It's just an amulet.
No, it is not.
What was special about it?
It's my amulet. It's dedicated to Bahamut.
It was Carlos's amulet. He was just letting you borrow it.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Everything belongs to Carlos.
It cost me 10 gold. You owe me, Vaszerei, with interest.
Shit,
I mean,
maybe,
that is,
maybe he's a servant of the hells this whole time.
That comes to 1,000 gold, Vaszerei.
Hit. I only have 4 silver on me.
I guess you'll just have to pay it off then.
With interest.
Yeah.
With interest, the lifelong kind.
2 silver a day is the interest.
I'm fucked. Yeah, my amulet has disappeared. I've put it back in my bag before attempting to do this, and unfortunately it is not here with me anymore, so I don't know if Tiamat took it from me.
Perhaps it's time you returned Paelias's bag of holding as well.
He only gave me the heart.
Oh, I thought he gave you the whole bag.
And then I got it back, and then I gave her the heart.
Yep.
No. I just wanted to make sure we had good continuity.
Hell yeah.
Well, in honor of continuity, you're missing a 50-foot silken rope.
It is a good assumption that Tiamat took it. Oh, yeah.
No. Nobody ever untied the fucking prisoner who was tied by silk rope.
Well, I couldn't account for a deal with the devil.
Well, now I
plan
wish
that
I
far
cut
ahead,
the rope.
guys.
No, I wish I cut it to pieces. God damn it.
A rope uncut. How unfortunate.
There's strings still tied. God damn it. Shit.
You know what they say, never leave a rope uncut.
God damn it.
100 years is the mere blink of an eye.
Classic Kobold saying.
You
Well.
should settle your debt soon, Vaszerei.
It seems that I must.
I will assist
I do not know
you.
what else has changed about me or what else I am missing, but right now that is what I am missing is my amulet and, well...
But the amulet be damned. We don't need the amulet.
I do.
It was symbolic.
You can get another amulet to Bahamut. I'm sure they make them a dime a dozen.
Just say you lost it at the coin laundry, Vaszerei. It's fine.
The blade. Yeah, I still have the blade.
Yes, you should probably let me hold that for now.
She reels at the thought of it. No.
Wouldn't want any more deals to be concocted on our account.
I will not have you hold such a cursed blade.
But you cannot be trusted with it.
They do not know of these things, these trifling outsiders. They're going to be trusted with an object of such importance. They would mishandle it. They would mistreat it. It is only safe in the care of somebody as knowledgeable as you.
I thought you to be the most trustworthy to carry it.
I am the most trustworthy to carry it. Now you shan't take it from me.
I'll wait till you sleep.
He's already still once and had it in his head for like a couple of days. Whatever.
I'll just wait.
Vaszerei, hearing this, if he does, already has a plan in mind.
Yes, you sleep.
She's got a counter argument
with devils.
It's got you there, Vaszerei.
Is this your first steal? Be honest.
No, I'd rather hang on to the blade. Let us go.
I'll take it while she sleeps.
Is
Say for everyone to hear.
Jesus.
Vaszerei's going to keep the blade inside the bag for right now. So, unless anybody else has intent to do anything else, I plan on going straight.
Considering.
Oh no! What are you doing?
Me, the player, is considering whether Paelias would or would not cast Hold Person on you to take the blade by force.
No! The blade.
I mean, if you cast Hold Person, there wouldn't be a whole lot of force necessary.
Yeah, but I'm considering casting the spell as a forceful act.
Cast Hold Person to hold Kobold.
Hold Kobold, no.
I think I speak for every person here and Kobold that that's not a good idea.
Yes.
No, he will not. For now, he will trust Vaszerei.
Ooh.
But he will make it known that he does not trust Tiamat.
You would be a fool to.
We'll take it while she
And if you decide to turn to her, he will no longer be your companion.
Oh.
Ooh. She says nothing in regards to this. He focuses on the task at hand. No.
The captain should be appraised of the situation.
Alrighty, I guess we're heading out to the temple.
That is where I plan to go, yes.
Awesome. Okay. The temple. So
Trying my best to ignore the voices. Do you hear the voices too?
Oh no.
Vin
Okay.
Do you point out that you are hearing voices?
Only the
Do
one
you
time.
Actually.
Only the one time, and that was it. It was kind of vague.
When was the one time?
Yeah, when was the one time?
It was near the beginning of the conversation that she told me. So
Okay, I didn't notice that, so Vin didn't
What
hear
was
it.
I in the was I in the room when you said that, or was that before I entered?
Yeah.
In the room. You were in the room, so everybody would have been there for it, yeah.
Okay, I missed it in the moment, so
You're allowed to change your action before we leave, like it's fine.
no.
Technically,
No, I'm
you've
gonna
heard the
stick
voice
with it.
twice.
She didn't tell him
I'm
about
gonna
that the
stick with
second
it for
time, no.
now. Yeah, like if she'd said it a second time as we were walking, then I would do the thing. But no, I missed it when you said it the first time, so I'm just gonna roll with that.
All right.
Just sounded like a Vaszerei-ism at the time, and you didn't put any stake in it.
Vin will begin preparing the ritual for commune.
Okay.
Actually,
So-
before that,
Okay.
Vin is going to Dispel Rabbit and cast Find Greater Steed.
Horse just disappears where she'd been standing.
Yeah, she's like all the way down in the fucking... I'm not waiting for that shit. And Find Greater Steed takes...
She will
10
hand the deck.
minutes to
She will hand the deck
cast.
back.
You'll hand the what back?
She'll hand the deck of oracles back to Paelias.
Yeah, magic item she'd been borrowing for the last several sessions.
Do note that it is currently still attuned, but I am willing to unattune from it and give it to
You've
him.
lost your magic item privileges.
Well, I mean, originally out of character, the intent was just a one-time use, and then it kind of just ended up being, well, you're attuned to it, you can keep it for the day, and then that day turned into several days.
Hell yeah.
The text that I currently have saved on my treasure list, if that helps you.
It won't matter to me, because the attunement is to you, and that saved 7 is also for you.
Okay.
No, you're shrinking all the people too.
No.
Honey, I shrunk
Where the people at?
Vinshenzo.
Not Vinshenzo.
Meow.
So on the deck
there
of
you
the
are.
ship, I'll start like drawing ritual signs and so forth with charcoal. I think I do. Hell yeah. And I will begin.
That is a tiny Carlos.
Ritual casting.
What did I do?
Commune. No, that's his normal size. Haha.
God, would you
Awesome.
imagine if he was that height, if he sounded like he was on helium all the time?
Rabbit is back. You're casting commune.
Hey guys, what's up?
Vaszerei is going to the temple. Paelias is going with her to the temple? ?
Yes.
Carlos is counting his gold. I don't know. Is he going to the temple too?
Who's all going to the temple?
Currently, everybody but
I plan to
Vinshenzo.
follow Vaszerei everywhere, but this is more important.
100%. Okay.
What's
I'm
Finn
gonna-
doing?
I'm casting a ritual spell on the deck of the ship, and I resummoned Rabbit on the deck of the ship.
I'm gonna hang out with Vinshenzo.
Hell yeah.
Unless he tells me to go away.
Hell yeah.
Don't interrupt my ritual, Carlos. It's very important to our predicament.
If you say so.
Forgotten R2D2. All right. Give me your commune thing, and then we'll bounce into what might have been missed while
I hope you're
actions
ready
were.
to answer definitively some very important questions.
Unlikely.
Ask
Just pull up the
again
commune
later.
spell. Magic 8 Ball says.
Better luck next time.
Hell yeah, dude.
Basically, I get to ask my deity, Tymora, 3 questions, yes or no questions.
Yes. Or you might get an unclear, or you might get a short phrase in a case where a one-word answer could be misleading or contrary to the deity's interests.
I think these will be pretty clear, clearly answerable in a yes or no question type questions.
I am so ready.
Vinshenzo ritually casts the spell, and as soon as the presence of whatever it is that answers the questions for Tymora, the Holy Secretary or something,
It's a coin.
hell yeah.
A talking
He
coin.
will fall to his knees and say, "My lady, answer me now more than ever. For I
Hell yeah.
fear for our outlook now, perhaps more than ever. Has Vaszerei Pinefall entered a deal with a devil?"
Coin flips no.
Oh,
Oh.
shit, that was a free deal? Damn. I was really expecting...
Wasn't free. It cost blood and vomit going, fuck you.
I guess,
Shit, that's all I wanted to know. Thanks.
damn, I was really expecting that to be yes. I really, wow.
What about the Lich that you were so concerned about?
Oh, yeah. Vin probably would have asked that. Well, no.
Yeah, let me actually just
That's
ask
a good question.
from people to people and not anything else. Would you? I'm considering the fact that you entered into. I as a human being have interpreted that to, like, does she have a deal? Not did she, like, you know, has she made a deal and has concluded in the past? Like,
Okay.
I guess it doesn't fucking matter because I can answer however I want because it's a deity.
Yeah, true. I beg for you to not do that. As your loyal person.
Thanks.
Vin, well, to be clear, Vin is asking if there's like, okay, I'll ask this. My second question.
I want to make sure that I understand. Yeah, go ahead.
My second question. Is...
Are you fucking with me?
Is Vazerei's soul committed to eternal servitude in the 9 hells?
Coin flips no.
Oh, hell yeah. Vin looks very confused, and he taps his chin perplexingly.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Shut up, you don't hear the words from my god.
Oh. I don't.
I don't
Shit.
You just
I don't
see
think
him
so.
tapping his.
You just see fucking just Carlos just suddenly appears
Does
in
he
the vision.
hear the question, though?
I would assume this is all a very, like, a mental experience, not a verbal experience for Vinshenzo. So Carlos is just watching him sort of perform the ritual, and during the ritual, it's a very personal interaction between Vinshenzo and.
I think that would be the case, like, 9 times out of 10, but in this case, Vin may be speaking just because he's so into it.
He has an
I don't know.
audience.
Perfectly up to you on that side of things.
He has an audience.
I leave it up to Carlos to decide what my character does.
Probably just mutter inconclusively, like, "Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
Really?
How queer.
How queer?" Yes.
Vin may have said that. Anyway,
It's in character.
my third question. Jeez, I wasn't expecting so many unexpected answers. I guess it's good so far. The news is good.
So far. What will the third question be? This will be the humdinger, I can tell.
I think it's not going to be, although I will think on how I ask my questions. And I'll probably cast the spell again tomorrow. Did the Lich that we sought to kill, did it die?
Coin flips. Yes.
Hell yeah.
We did it, boy. Only Vinshenzo knows.
For now.
Hell yeah. I will allow the spell to fade as I stare into the distant yonder in contemplation.
Well, good news, I hope.
The Lich did die, indeed. But I'm undecided on how the nature of Miss Vaszerei, Lady Vazerei's afterlife.
Is she damned?
I could not tell. It was my questions I did not ask eloquently enough.
Mm-hmm. The gods are fickle.
Yes.
A little retarded.
but not her.
Carlos would not say that, perhaps.
Okay, shall we squaddle to the temple, Carlos?
Okay.
I'm ready to leave whenever you are.
The group squaddles to the temple. As you leave the ship, collective group, the crew is a little bit puzzled that you got here. Nephis himself, sort of, as you pass by and you greet him, he looks at you questioningly and mentions to Paelias, teleported in, I see. And then he carries on fishing. Kind of used to you guys sort of like teleporting in and out, so you just kind of like assume.
Well,
like,
I look
cool.
at Vaszerei and go, someone did.
Vaszerei doesn't say a fucking thing.
He goes back to
She does
goes
not
back to the
inform
fishing.
him. She just carries on.
You enter the streets of New Ravnica, and the remaining populace is in a state of revelry. There's much celebration, and as you sort of exit the ship, you kind of start to realize that there's intermittent fireworks going off. The whole place is lit up like a birthday cake, with torches abound and light flaring. You can see drifting above the city itself is the artificial floating sun shit that the Izzet were experimenting on. It seems as though it's been brought into functionality, and it is casting a great fiery glow over the city itself. It floats high above the Senate building, the spires, the three spires of the Azorius. Yeah. And you pass through the streets, and many of the soldiers, as well as civilians who are beginning to return through who had returned through a specific gate, and some ships that had come and docked again, are excitedly going about the recovery efforts of bringing the city back to life again. You make your way to the temple and notice that many of the Sworn Brotherhood Many of the chosen of Bahamut, as well as the clergy themselves, they've removed their armor, their weapons are away, they're back in their priestly robes, and have returned the cathedral to a place of worship instead of a place of war. There's still signs and scars and evidence of the great civil war that had happened here in the city itself. However, it seems as though the war has been won. As you make your progress, many of the soldiers and citizens who are aware of who you are cheer your names and celebrate the success and call accolades towards you, some even daring to shake your hands or clasp you on the shoulders in their state of excitedness. In the temple, the mood is cheery, and there's a choir singing uplifting hymns, but it is much more of a sedated atmosphere than the war is over party going on outside.
Ooh. Vaszerei is overjoyed to see that there's much revelry going on, but unfortunately, deep down, she knows what she's done. And she knows what she's here for. So she wished she could be as cheery as the rest of them, but that is not currently the case. Is there anybody that stops me from entering the building? And do I know how long this particular hymn will go?
Roll religion.
Okay, because I do not want to interrupt.
Oh, for certain. And
Important
the
things.
answer to your first question is nobody stops you from entering the building.
That is going to be a 17.
You are aware of this hymn. It actually happens to be one of your favorites, and you know that it is a good halfway through. It's probably going to be another 17 minutes.
Damn. Okay, that's fine. That means
Head
my
priest
favorite.
is there.
My favorite.
Dang, that's a long
He's
hymn.
collecting. He's collecting alms that are being given by happy worshippers, as well as giving out prayers and generally being a good host of the church.
I will signal
Paelias.
to him, basically waving him.
Yeah, he comes over. He comes over to you after sort of politely extracting himself from a conversation that he'd been having with two Senate officials in a corner.
Miss Pinefall and I need to speak with you in private.
Ah, yes, absolutely. How can I help the heroic vagabonds?
And as he draws near, he looks at Vaszerei and kind of cocks his head slightly, and his eyebrows furrow in consternation for a moment before sort of masking the expression back to a neutrality.
I really need your help right now.
What have you done, my child?
It must be spoken in private.
He nods and leads you to his small little office behind one of the tabernacles, where he closes the big oak door and sits down behind his little desk.
All right. I wish to seek penance, to repent for my sins.
And what sins would those be? He asks, concerned.
She raises her hand reluctantly, showing the slash across the Bahamut scar.
The priest's eyes widen, and he sits back in his chair, the concerned expression deepening on his face, and he repeats his question a little bit more hesitant and afraid. What
What have you done?
I had to save my friends. I had to save the others. I thought we were all going to die. They were going to die. Bahamut would not listen to me. Bahamut would not hear me. My amulet is gone, and unfortunately I've asked for her aid instead. Reluctantly.
He stands with shaking legs, and he rests his arms against the back of his chair as he puts a little bit of distance between the two of you, and he looks at Paelias and says, What price was paid for this? What act was done?
I try to explain the situation that happened when we went to go fight the Lich, and how I tried to use the other two blades, the Northwind Miracle and the Silver Blade, and neither of them worked. And when I get to the third blade, I talk about the Ritual Dagger for a moment, and speak truthfully about that, and tell him of what happened.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
When the phylactery was pierced by Tiamat's dagger. And
why would you possess such an unholy artifact, child? To keep such a dark and vile thing on your person, let alone even thinking about using it, that is sacrilege.
I will explain in a moment. Anyway, my friends had all fallen to unconsciousness once this explosion happened, that I thought that they were dead. And I tried to bring them to what little safety I could. I was not strong enough to be able to take them back. I tried to call Bahamut. There was nothing I could do. And I thought the enemy was beset upon us. Had I done nothing, surely we would have perished. I could not allow them to die. So unfortunately, I decided to pay that price. For what I do not understand is why I am here. And then explaining that situation, as well as waking back up on the ship. As well as my amulet having disappeared. The chain, how it broke away, how the amulet burned, and how it disappeared. As for the dagger, I'm trying to figure out how much detail I want to go into that, because Vinshenzo was kind of the one that got.
Of all the times to repent, Vaszerei, standing in this office at this particular moment might not be the time to hold back, though I don't expect you to go. You can cliff notes it because we've all been through the thing.
Yeah, so
I was there.
She's going.
You can tell the priest everything, but you don't have to tell me everything, if you get what I mean.
She's going to tell the priest everything that happened, the visit, the wishful thinking of wanting to hear the other side, at least for a brief moment, and hope that, maybe there was just some shred or glimmer of hope. Especially in a city that, law is, you can't just go fighting. This is the best opportunity to ever do something like this. So, I was left when I held this dagger. I was stuck between my faith as well as the laws of the city, and what to do. So, it felt wrong to destroy it. And that is all that she is going to tell at this moment, clearly discussed.
the priest steadies himself. He hears more and more. He forces himself back into his chair, and he seems to grow weary and weak with the story as it unfolds, and to almost a level of helpless fatigue as he withstands the tale that you tell. And as you come to the conclusion, he shakes his head and he rests his elbows on the table and sort of supports his forehead for a few long, agonizing moments of silence. All he can muster up the courage to say at the end of this tale of yours is, "I shall pray for your soul. You should leave."
Oh. She's not welcome anymore.
A tear falls from her eyes when she hears this, and she bows. I understand. And she is going to get up, and she is going to walk out. Preferably trying to do the best with the hood to try and cover our face, because this is just terrible. Yeah, this is horrible.
Paelias will look at the priest and go, "So much for the justice and forgiveness of the Platinum Father," and then turn and leave.
Oh, not even give him a chance to respond. I'm happy with that. I like that. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Screw that head priest. What does he know anyways?
Give him inspiration if you liked it.
I do like that. I like how Vaszerei acknowledged the evil that she did and tried to repent, and I think that's worth a point.
Too.
Yes, Knight should get inspiration.
Me too.
We'll add it to my sheet. Me too.
You ain't fucking getting inspiration. Fuck you. You've inspired me to provide inspiration. You've sacrificed an inspiration and given it to someone else.
Hell
Damn.
yeah. Isn't that what a bard always does?
Yes.
I don't think it be like it is, but it does. To quickly wrap up at 2200, if you allow me for a moment. This, as you conclude the temple visit, Vaszerei and Paelias, through enough word of mouth and sort of understanding of the situation, walking through the streets and hearing from the side, it seems as though, through context, you guys have actually been gone for the equivalent of a day or two.
Hell yeah.
You did not immediately and instantly teleport back to
There was
the
some
fortune.
strange passage
You
of
sent us
time.
to the future.
Something happened, that's for sure. You're gone for wasn't an instantaneous act. And from what you can surmise, at the same time as you had been delving into the depths of the Golgari hive, the forces of the Alliance let out an all-out last-ditch attack on the forces of the Orzhov, gaining access to the Citadel, and through a very risky combat, the Sphinx and the Angel, something, the Force of Redemption, Sword of Retribution, they slew the leaders of the Orzhov Syndicate in combat. It's been stated that the Sphinx lost one of his legs and is now a three-legged Sphinx.
Damn.
And after the death, or the double death, the extra death, the permanent dismissal of the Lich, the Golgari swarm not only was thrown into disarray, but effectively surrendered as soon as they lost the charismatic driving force behind their organization. In the short amount of time that followed, a deal was struck that the elves and the other servants of the swarm would submit themselves to the Senate which took effective control over New Ravnica. And they struck a deal with the Crawl, who agreed to take full control over the Undercity, and now that's kind of their territory, and they continue with the services of the the recycling and farming services of the Swarm. So they have fully brought on that mantle. The Azorius Senate, in all of its luster, has become the official government of Ravnica, and the Guild Pact system was immediately voted into non-existence. They have formed the Republic of Ravnica.
Oh shit, okay.
Yes. Yes. So, it is still eternally night, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who you are. But it seems as though the Civil War has ended with complete capitulation on all fronts.
Vaszerei, you ruined my plan.
Knight has two things to ask at the end, equipment related. What's your things to ask that are equipment related?
It's probably too late to ask this now.
Never too late.
But if it is all possible to have asked the priest if he would have allowed it. If I am not allowed to repent, I wish to ask what to do with my effects of Bahamut, to include my sword, my shield, everything.
So, the head priest, never said you can't repent.
He just said that you had to get out.
He's going to pray for you and you should leave.
Okay.
Are the only things that he said. So nobody's like, if you left the temple, nobody came after you to try and get your goods. Nobody like screamed and called you an apostate. Like nothing. How do I say this? The shameful exit that you sort of put upon yourself, in the sense that you left and you felt ashamed, was the only thing that followed you out. Aside from Paelias, like nobody stopped you, nobody confronted you. You left without any notice.
It was just an important question that I wanted to ask, because depending on how he wanted to do things, having a heretic represent it was just kind of a question I thought I'd ask in case they would want these effects from me, like just to confiscate them. Especially like the Northwind Miracle Sword, my flying cloak, and all of that.
I don't know. I'm not gonna future assume what you guys are gonna do next, because we're sort of like bouncing towards the end of the session. If we have a couple minutes to spare, I don't want to go too far over time. If there's like anybody's pressing to get out of here, because we're kind of wrapping up the chapter. This is that.
All right.
I'm good to hang out.
Okay. So the questions I have, and this is sort of long-term, not what are you doing at this very moment, but character-wise, given the information that you received, we are going to assume that at this very moment in time, you're in the temple like courtyard, in the cathedral courtyard. As for like starting location, I would like to know.
Do Vin and Carlos meet there?
You all currently at this moment in time are together here in front of the cathedral on the steps of the Orleans whatever. I would like to know where you gonna go next, what you gonna do next, so that I can then react accordingly. Because I don't want to just bounce things around ahead of time. I want to make sure that I sequence a couple of events sequentially.
Go ahead.
I mean, Paelias is pretty much ready to return to Sanctuary now. It's basically just tying up loose ends. That's kind of where he's at.
I wouldn't mind going back to Sanctuary for a little bit too. However, I don't know if we want to make sure to have like a one last minute visit with the leadership here of Ravnica.
I had that under at loose end.
Okay.
Kind of where I'm at.
I had to
Carlos?
figure out where the hell Peter Montfort is again.
I don't know. I don't have a connection with this Peter, man.
Damn.
It's true.
But Van
Before my
does.
time.
Where's Van? Oh, there he
Standing
is.
right in front of you.
He's right there. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Bring Peter Montfort.
I cast Summon Greater Pain in the Ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll send him a message and say that we need help if he's still in Ravnica.
Hell yeah. Fucking Doom Guy music. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
It's all that I can think of at least immediately at this moment. Plus, we've also got Bahamut priests back in Sanctuary Island as well. So, taking care
have a
of.
rapport with too.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, they'll probably not be appreciative of me in this state.
They don't know.
They
Well,
don't. They don't know yet.
She
yeah.
might.
We've
A
already
weirdo
established that she's not exactly cut from the purest of cloth, given that she gambles.
Yeah.
might. Sacrilege.
Damn. Yeah, that's all that I have at the moment. And as a final fuck you to Paelias and Vinshenzo, I am going to remove the weapon bond from the silver blade, and I'm going to weapon bond the ritual dagger.
My silver dagger.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
That way, if he fucking
awesome.
that way, if
No,
he fucking steals it, I can just snap
I
my
want to
fingers.
repent, but I'm also gonna bind myself to this fucking Tiamat dagger.
No. Knight. Totally, like,
I
this is
just-
an out of character
okay.
statement. I fucking love this. This is awesome.
Yeah,
I love
just
this.
sneak out of it
So
at
So now
night.
in response, I cast Hold Person, Dispel
No.
Magic, and I take the ritual dagger and I plane shift it into the plane of fire.
No.
You actually do those things?
God damn it.
No, I could,
Aw.
but I'm not
Good, but
going
he's not.
to.
That'd be amazing.
I'm not going
though.
to do that right now, especially given that we're base overtime, and
But that is
but it will
currently
have
on my
character
mind.
consequences.
I assume we wouldn't know about it because she's doing it specifically to, like, hinder us from getting it.
Yeah,
So
like
I
it would
assume she
be.
did it somewhere in private.
It would. Yeah, it would be in private. Yeah.
I would assume as well. Okay, so. Tying up loose ends. You want to visit the leadership and say goodbye. Vaszerei wants to put the ring of power on her finger and never take it off again. The dagger of power in her hand, never take it off again. Vin,
Oh, God.
loose ends for you. Further commune with Type Mora and may go to that temple. All right, if you have your 3 questions, we'll do that. We'll do that as well, because I assume that's going to have an effect.
I will wait until I long rest to cast Commune.
Okay. We're long forming it, so this is not like a minute by minute thing.
Okay.
But Carlos, what are you up to?
I'm gonna be trying to collect all the whatever gold and valuables that I can from. Did we? I'm not sure. I can't remember if we like collected all this stuff or if we just like hid it away somewhere.
The gold?
The stuff from the vault.
Yeah.
It's on. It's last we know, it was in the vault in on Walton's Island in the keep.
Yeah. It's not just
so-
back on the ship. It's like in a safe in your home country. You had it sent directly to the bank.
Okay.
The
Hell yeah.
bank, the one that matters.
Hell yeah. Just
Yeah.
as long as people know it's mine.
Excuse you?
Ours.
Yes. Now I'm happy to give you a bigger cut because you did save my life.
The moment when
Kind
the
of
wizard is
what I do.
checking the rogue.
Deadly.
Why I'm here.
Okay.
65-35 sounds good to me.
Hmm.
Your way, obviously.
Oh. Well then. Yes.
And Vaz, you don't have any like larger ambitions other than get back to ship. Hopefully, don't lose all your stuff.
Correct. That's currently the only thing that is immediately in mind right now.
Deadly. Okay, so we're gonna take this as a general. The desire is to return back to Sanctuary, which is good because that's where I intend for you guys to return to as well. I would like to know the two big questions. So return is it stuff? That's the stuff from Sanctuary that can be done in the background. That's like
that and the portal thing.
You want to return the portal thing?
Yeah, the portal, the portal cubes, because those were lent to us.
Okay. Given the fact that you have spells and there's no urgency, I assume you're just gonna go back through the gate, make sure everything gets through, and then once you're through, you're gonna pick up the cube, teleport back, and then give it to them physically, and then it's okay.
Yeah.
Done deal. I'll consider that done. That's happened. Republic of Ravnica government visit for tying up loose ends.
Yeah. That's pretty much the only thing left, other than beginning the voyage home, assuming we're taking the boat.
Well, this is the question. So, given that, and Vin, I'm curious, Vin and Carlos and Vaz, realistically, all of you, I'm very curious as to what I don't know, what you guys want to say to them, or is there any, you just want to like check in and be like, yo dog, what's up? Like,
I do want to do just a...
what's up? Check on the status of our alliance.
Yeah, establish
any
trade
work
route.
out on details like those. Yeah, trade route and stuff.
By the way, we eliminated 9 out of 10 bad guys.
Yeah. Come
4
visit
out
my
of 5, but yes.
Come visit my tavern and spend lots of money.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so the great, not Asmodeus, Azeroth, the Sphinx. What is that?
Acheron.
Acheron the Sphinx. Thank you for
Acheron or Acheron? Acheros. I think.
I'm sifting through my notes now. Island hopping? Nope, that's not the right one. Anyways, the Great Sphinx, and here we go. Acheros of the Azorius Senate, who is basically like de facto president. Thank you. If you're gonna have anybody sit in the head governor's chair, you might as well have like an infinitely wise Sphinx. And Ibri, the Sword of Retribution, who is the commander of Ravnica's military, along with no longer the Whispered One, but they have a new, like one of the twin loyalist agents, the ones that you had found in that basement a bajillion years ago. One of them's been promoted to the new head of being the Whispered One, and they are essentially like the spies for the Republic, or the agents for the Republic. As well as Kagat Chief Ismagnus, who is from the Izzet, whomst we know, are the 4 members of the council effectively left. No, sorry, and the Loxodon, there's 6. 6 members of the council who are left. 1 has been replaced, but their guild has been maintained, which is Dimir, that got schismed, and then the other original loyalists. So there's those 6 are sitting in the chamber, head of intelligence, and they all bow graciously to you as you call for audience. Acheros is so overjoyed at the fact that they had won, and he repeatedly states that it was because of the efforts of the Nicaean vagabonds that his city was even possibly saved. All of your contributions helped immensely along every step of the frantic disaster that was this horrendous civil war. He would like to bestow, he does in fact bestow, along with Iberi, each of you a gold medallion that has set within it the crest of Ravnica, which has been imbued in platinum. And they're on silk ribbons that are given to you on luscious velvet like shadow boxes, basically, so that you don't have to wear them all the time. They have a nice little thing that you can stick somewhere. Yes, there's a retail value, Carlos. And you are honorably labeled as not just vagabonds, but you are labeled as guardians of Ravnica. And should you ever desire to return, the city will recognize your importance to the fact that it's allowed to continue to exist today. It is officially decreed by rote and unanimous vote of the council that there should be a formal alliance between the Republic of Ravnica and the Islands of Sanctuary. And they request that and Nephis kind of volunteered because he's an NPC, and I just want to somebody in the spot. That somebody's there to just kind of like help with trade and all that kind of stuff, so they can get economic ties up and running with all the procedures and the paperwork and that sort of thing. So Nephis is willing to stay behind and help them out with that, ply and discover a safe sea route in between all of the islands that are part of that entire deal, as Ravnica is fairly ravaged, and they will need a lot of good friends helping them rebuild the city that they had just finished rebuilding and then suffered a second calamity, and now they got to rebuild it again. Right. Yes. So, are there any desires or requests or comments that you would like to make to the council before you depart? Or specific, like, things? I don't want to just open and shut that sucker.
Only that it was an honor to help New Ravnica.
Hell yeah. Paelias, Finn, Carlos?
Carlos doesn't have anything to add.
Deadly.
He was just there to save the day, that's all. No big deal.
We failed to cut one head.
Which head was that?
The last remaining, not the Golgari Swarm, but the
Whispered one? Or the Orzhov?
Whichever one is still alive that we didn't get to kill, of the bad guy.
The Whispered one. He's gone and nobody knows where he is. Not even the friendly spies. He's at large.
Failed.
Oh, that makes me nervous.
Should. Makes the new head of intelligence nervous too.
He's right behind me. Damn.
Pretty sure we make him nervous, though.
Hell yeah. All right. So I'm going to check that off as business concluded for the government, which means the last thing on my list is Vinshenzo's communing with Tymora. And then after that, I'll have some final thoughts, which will take very little time, especially as for two options for steps forward. But let's start with the communing with Tymora quickly, or effectively.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
at the temple temple of
agree.
Timora. You agree? So, what are your questions you wish to ask?
Have I long rested?
Yes, you've long rested.
Okay, I will do the commune.
Hell yeah.
And I guess I thought I would have another session, but
Oh, we can do it. We can do it like in a.
yeah, if we can do it in text, that would be cool.
That makes my life easy.
Been nice to later. Yeah.
I will RP with the temple people too in IC.
I'm happy to do that.
You gotta
Okay.
give me that primer post, homie.
A primer post.
Or else I don't know
I'll
what
work
I'm
on it.
doing.
That's a good point. That means I'll just handle Vaszerei's thing as well, because Vaszerei, you are going to, spoiler alert, but as you board the ship or, actually I think you guys are planning on sailing back, you can also teleport back if Nephis is going to stay here.
Yeah. I was going to offer to teleport us back, given that Nephis is staying as like trade liaison, pathfinder, whatever title he actually gets.
He's going to be the ambassador
Aye, aye.
for now, and then I have other plans. So, in which case, spoilers, Vaszerei, you're going to be met by a handful of paladins from the temple who are going to politely but firmly demand that you give up your items, your uniform.
This is that's pretty much what I was expecting.
The Chosen themselves, they had heard, and like a day later, as you guys are wrapping up your affairs, you are approached. And they ask that you surrender your uniform and holy artifacts.
I will get with you involving which items those will be.
Yeah, like I said, that'll be something that I'll rip in text. We'll do that in the IC. So, my administrative points. My intention, my desire, between this chapter and the next vagabond chapter, so to speak, is a 10-year time skip.
Whoa.
That's why I was double checking with the ages of other characters as well.
Damn. We aged 10 years?
No, as in like 10 years are going to pass.
Oh.
Oh, holy shit.
I thought you meant from the time scale. Okay, I understand.
Because you guys are at such a high level, also y'all level up. Because you guys are at such a high level, the appearance of another like crazy thing would take a very long time for it to matter. Especially given the sort of I have some things in place. So I would like to do a 10-year time skip. Here is the option or opportunity I place before y'all as a group. Because we were talking about it earlier over the past couple of weeks, the idea of doing a temp campaign, like a sort of like a mini campaign at a lower level, but in the same setting. And then being able to return to the Vagabonds at a later date when we're ready to like push forward at high level. So the campaign would do, I'm thinking like 5, like a level 5, level 10. Yeah, around level 5, because that's always a fun one where you have stuff that you can do with your class, but you're not so crazy like super jumped up. So the idea would be it still takes place in the same world, but it's during those 10 years of something that happens. And I have, like, I know what the campaign's going to look like and how it's going to consist, but that's kind of my thing. We can do that, or we can just do, okay, 10 years has happened, and then we continue with the Vagabonds.
I'm cool with doing a mini campaign in between.
Yeah, me too.
Even having it like take place during those 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
That would be sick.
Faz, what do you think?
I'm gonna need some time to think on that, but that could be.
Do I make Amathray character? Hell yeah.
It's up to you. So
You're gonna make
Just kidding, I already made it.
Oh. Your child is gonna be 10.
Yeah.
It's true. I'll put some more details out in like another post where I'll just
sort of more formally do it, but I thought I'd give you guys sort of here's what the plans are for the session going ahead, and then throughout the week we'll
if you keep
we'll
the
see
table
what
open a
happens.
little bit, I'll just apply my level up right now.
Yeah, for sure. I'll
that
keep the
done.
table open.
I could do my other idea that I don't think anybody would like.
What's your other idea?
The Warforged I told you about.
Well, absolutely, Warforged is an opportunity. Oh yeah, so I'm just going to briefly touch on this. The idea
What do you
for
like?
the idea for races and stuff is we'll be working with the current lore of like the Shattered Realms that we're in right now, because the super eye has been closed. There's no like crazy meteor showers bringing in new things. So essentially, because we're doing within 10 years of the start, you're looking at sort of the races and the nations and such like that have already been discovered. And like we'll add a little bit more stuff, and we can, if you have a character idea, we'll all talk to. It's not like anything's impossible. I'm just saying, like, this is kind of the general idea is we're fleshing out the world that's been explored. And there are also lots of places that haven't been explored, which gives me the opportunity to design other things. So just something to keep in mind. Not everything's impossible, but there you go. Why? What were you thinking of, Chill? Aarakocra monk?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. Just because there haven't been Aarakocras doesn't mean there are no Aarakocras. It just means I've never thought about them. I keep forgetting they're a race that exists.
They would be really rare, probably. Find.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Well, I don't actually know like the lore, so maybe not. But aren't they like literally like fallen angels?
No, they're bird people.
They're bird people. There are several.
Aasimar are. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, you're thinking of Aasimar. Yeah. Aarakocra exist on the material plane and they're rarer. They're a rarer race, but they're not like ridiculously uncommon. They also exist on the elemental plane of air.
There's a handful of Aasimar, and I mean like literally maybe like you could count them on the palm on one hand, that exist in Sanctuary currently because they came over as part of the old world crew from the Holy Order of the whatever guys that sent you to the volcano, because they had Aasimar. And then there are many more handfuls that exist within Ravnica, given the fact that there are actual angels that exist in that city. There's Aasimar there. So, as in terms of a racial option, like that is also a thing. And then there's the not classic, but the very obviously common. There's humans, Drow, dwarves, Dragonborn / lizard folk, kobolds that are like the main portion of Sanctuary Island. Then there's the. I would be absolutely fucking flabbergasted if somebody decided to do the fire newt. I think that would be hilarious, but I don't think anybody's going to do a fire newt from Salamander Island.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, so there's all sorts of opportunities, but it would kind of be one of those things to think about when you're making a character. This is the homelands that we're going to be working on. Oh yeah, the gnomes of Steamgate. Can't forget them.
Hell yeah.
And there's minotaurs and goblins and orcs that you've encountered. There's a decent enough mix of things, so it's not like you're restricted to only a handful of races. Anywho, yeah, so that's my thought, my plan, idea. I have a number of things that I'm going to be doing an IC post on that'll come out tomorrow. I'll work on it tomorrow during the day / afternoon, but it'll be out tomorrow at the latest. And then we'll plow ahead forward. I will leave this open for you a little bit longer. Chill. I have to go pee. This is now a socially acceptable time. If you've got to go, you can go. But I will be back.
I'll see you.
When I'm done going pee. Toodles.
I'm headed out. Thank you, everyone.
Good night.